in general, but this week is going to be specific about the food groups. So, and something important is that we're going to be talking about using technology tools like in this case, we're going to be using Quizlet. But before we start the class, it's important that you know our agenda. So here we are. So first, well, we have the welcome. We are going to watch a video about the food groups. After that, we had a Quizlet flashcards in where you're going to see some of the vocabulary and we can have the vocabulary with the picture that we are talking. Later, we are going to do a game that is going to be in couples. And finally, we are going to finish the class with a trivia that is going to be in groups. So I know that you're going to enjoy a lot with that activity because it's going to be like a kind of competition according to who knows more about food in general. So let's start watching a video, okay, about the 5 different groups of food.
We hear a lot about healthy eating, but what does that really mean? And how do you start? A simple way to eat healthy is to enjoy a variety of foods from 5 key food groups, which are made up of Group 1, grains and cereals. These include foods like bread, rice, pasta, couscous, healthy breakfast cereals, and oats. It's best to choose wholemeal and whole grain options as they contain more vitamins, minerals, and fibre, which is good for digestion and will keep you feeling fuller longer. Groups 2 and 3, fruits and vegetables, are very important as they contain loads of vitamins and minerals which the body needs. There's no need to peel vegetables, as that's where the good fibre and nutrients are. Whole fruit is always better than dried fruit or fruit juice because it is higher in fibre. Don't forget to eat 2 serves of fruit and 5 serves of vegetables every day. Group 4, dairy products. Like milk, yogurt and cheese are great sources of protein and calcium to help with strong bones and teeth. Check the label for added calcium if you buy plant-based milk such as soy or almond. Group 5 is meat and alternatives. Include lean meat, poultry, fish and eggs, which are all rich in protein, iron and B12. There are other non-meat sources of protein that are high in iron and fibre, like tofu, nuts, seeds and legumes, such as lentils, beans and chickpeas. So what's a healthy plate look like? Half should be covered with salad or vegetables. A quarter plate should contain lean meat or plant-based proteins, and a quarter with carbohydrates such as potatoes, rice, pasta or bread. One last tip on healthy eating. Try to limit eating foods that are high in sugar, salt and fat. So, now you can feel confident choosing and eating a range of healthy food.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Lucia. Lucia, can you tell me what is your favorite food? Rice with chicken. Wow, where do you like to eat that, Lucia? In a typical restaurant here in Costa Rica? Ah, okay, that restaurant is called Los Peroles, that it sells typical food. Okay. Um, Carlos, tell me, if you're gonna eat fast food, where do you like to go? McDonald's, okay. And what's your favorite food in McDonald's? The Big Mac. Yes, that's my favorite too. Okay, so let's see. Now we're gonna watch some flashcards, guys, and you're gonna see the vocabulary, and also you can match it with the picture. So let's go to that part. Okay, and as you know, we're going to continue using the Quizlet. That is a tool, okay, a learning tool that we can use in our classes. So bread, and also here we have the vocabulary in Spanish in case that you want to practice both. Butter, that's called mantequilla in Spanish. Ham, milk, Carlos, can you repeat? Toast. Excellent. Very good. Fish. Mariela, can you repeat it? Great. Very good. Stay. Wow, that's a nice picture. Beans. Paola, can you repeat? Beans. Here you go. Excellent. Biscuits. Okay. Cheese. Very good. Excellent. Now, guys, we are going to do a second activity that is going to be in couples. Okay. You have to answer according to the picture. For example, group a couple number one. When you tell me what picture is that? Chocolate. Excellent. Very good. Couple number two. What is it? Pasta? No, guys, that's not pasta. Okay, that is bread. Can you repeat? Bread. Excellent, guys. Now, what about that picture? No, it's not cabbage. That is cheese. Excellent. Okay. What about that? Remember that? We saw that before. Couple number four. What is it? Bread. Very good. Okay. Now, just to finish the class, we are going to have the class is going to be divided in three groups. Okay. And I'm going to project this one to you on the board in which I'm going to share to you the questions and you have to answer it. And when you know the answer, you have to raise your hand. Is that clear? Marta, do you understand? No. Okay, here we go. We are going to divide the class in three different groups. Okay, group number 1, 2, and 3. What are you going to do? You have to raise your hand if you know the answer. And I'm going to be reading the questions that you are going to see on the board that is projected because we're using Quizlet. This tool, learning tool, is very useful for this class because it's according to the vocabulary. So it says, which food was invented while gambling? That's the question number 1. Group number 2, do you know the answer? Yes, sandwiches. Very good, guys. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the second question. What is the most popular stolen food in the world? I know that you're going to be confused with that one because many people confused with the grapes because when you go to the supermarket, usually you take some grapes and you stole it, but that isn't. Okay, so group number 1, do you know the answer? Yes, very good, guys. That's the cheese. Do you know that? Well, actually, now you know that the cheese is the most stolen food. Now, let's go to this one. I guess that this is kind of complicated. During the World War II, there was a plan to kill Churchill using exploding food. Which food was it? Someone knows? Group number 3, do you know? No, isn't the candies? Group number 1, do you know the answer? Yes, chocolate bars. Very good, guys. Okay, so let's continue. What is the first meal eaten on the moon? What was it? Excellent. Group number 2, what is it? Yes, it's the bacon. And we're gonna finish with the last one. Up until 1990, what fat were McDonald's French fries fried in? That's a difficult. Group number 3,